What is your process for evaluating new tools without creating alert fatigue or tool sprawl or any of the other big problems?
One of my specialties at Gilead was I was the endpoint security guy for the 10 years I was there, starting way back in antivirus days and working through very sophisticated EDR platforms, and did a lot of building of new technology, network security, SIEM, SOAR. So I did a lot of project work as well. And I think the key thing that we found is the emphasis on building a new technology is procuring it, standing it up on its feet, getting it operational, and then your project's done. And to me, that's half of it. In the project to stand up this new technology, you need to really understand how the company will use it. And in the case of data going into the SOC, it's almost inevitable that what the company provides with this new tool is commodity alerts. And there may be companies where that range of alerts that is out of the box or is recommended by the vendor may be exactly right, or maybe 90% right or 70% right. But then there's other organizations like the ones I've worked in where less than half, to be charitable, of the built-in signals, alerts, logic, data out of these tools is useful. And oftentimes if you turn it on and it starts spitting out information, recovering from that in a SOC level thing, recovering from all this bad data, these spurious alerts, this stuff that we don't care about in an operational phase is really, really challenging. So making sure that the project to stand up the new technology involves making sure that it's not putting out unuseful stuff, that it's not going to cause an impact. And that goes back to what I was saying about team motivation. They've experienced that before. They're like, oh my God, a new set of alerts. This is going to be a nightmare. So for me, certainly there's a whole process of choosing a vendor, choosing a technology, but really standing it up and making it effective, making sure you understand the requirement of what data you need from this, because the vendor will say, look at all this data, look at all these alerts. And then somebody like me looks at it and goes, oh, that one's interesting and that one's interesting.